guys, so I thought I would do a get ready with me today using some of my new products, and to show you, I am wearing a towel. I've just got out of the bath and I'm going to get ready. So I thought I would do a get ready with me, but I'm going to use this zoom in to show you my skin. Now usually when I do get ready with me's, I never show off my skin. I don't know how I always avoid it, but it's sometimes there, or I don't do a get ready with me if my skin's bad. So today I thought, why don't I do it? Because I've been watching a lot of Toff recently on This Morning, and she had really bad skin, and it took her a lot to be brave and say about her skin. So I thought, well, why can't I be brave as well? Not that it should be about being brave, but it is, because if you have bad skin, I've had bad skin since I was a teenager. It's been a long time with bad skin, and I've lived with it for a long time, and you just get used to it. But it does affect your daily life. A lot of the times if I'm going away on holiday, I'm praying that I don't have the bad skin. I've tried everything, tried lots of things. Not everything, so I haven't tried medication, because as you can see, it's not massive breakouts. It's not, Toff has blemishes that are actually scarring her skin. My skin is not scarred in the slightest. These will go a couple of weeks time, they'll be gone, and I won't have anything. I'll do another get ready with me next week and these will be gone. So it's not like they are causing me everyday issues, but when they're like this, they do upset me. Now today it's better than yesterday or the day before. I never done a get ready with me yesterday before, because I never thought about it. But today, after having the concealer and looking at my skin, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to show. So I thought I show how I'm going to cover it. So I'm going to use my tinted moisturiser, because I want to have a little bit of tint. Sorry, Elvis is on in the background. So I usually get told off by YouTube for having music in the background, but I'm not bothered today. I'm going to listen to Elvis while my husband's got it on. So this is the tinted moisturiser that I have done a review on. I'll leave it in the description bar below to let you see what it is. But it's by Perricone. No, is it? Yeah, Perricone MD. Totally love it. It just gives you that little bit of colour. So I'm just going to focus on this problem area here for this little bit of a get ready. So as you can see, that tinted moisturiser is giving me a bit of a tint, but it's not covering my spots, obviously. It's going to take a little bit to cover them. Now obviously I know there's people out there who have worse. I know there's people out there who don't have any. My sister-in-law hardly ever has spots. My husband never has a spot, ever. And he eats worse food than me, drinks more pop than me, everything. So it's, who knows. But I do know that there's worse skin conditions out there, and this is a very mild spot area. But I am 36. I did think my spots would go. They never did. Right, okay, so I got that on. I'm just going to give that a little dry, allow it to dry for a little bit, and I'll be back with you when I'm going to do my foundation. So I'm back. I am going to do use this now. Now I can't say this name. I'm butchering the French language. I say bourgeois. It's bourgeois. Did I say it right? Did I? Right, bourgeois. I think that's it. I couldn't, when I was going to say it, I got panicky thinking I can't remember what that is. Is it that? I think it's bourgeois. Okay, get my ear out of the way, sticking out. It's like Prince Charles there. Right, okay. So this stuff I use if I've got a slight tint, because it's vanilla, and I can't use it if I'm really pale. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to stick it on. Focusing down here for you guys just to see this covering up my spots. Now as you can see, that's kind of like a yellow kind of base, isn't it? Which really suits my skin colour, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I am in no way an expert. Every time I do these get ready with me's, everyone has to remember I am not a makeup artist. Never will be, never have been. It's definitely not my forte. Right, I'm going to stipple it with this brush here, because it just gives you that airbrush kind of look, which is a bit better for me. And as you can see, that's covering up a tiny bit more now. This stipple brush is the foundation brush by Rodial, or Rodial. You got that? There, you got it. I got this for a £5. It was so cheap. You got me? So I love it, and it just gives you that airbrushed finish when you stipple it. When I first got it, I thought it was a foundation brush and you did this. But no, so one of my subscribers actually helped me out in that, which was fabulous. Love having a YouTube channel because you get so much help and support. Alright, okay. So, as you can see, this is just building up the coverage over these spots. Pesky things. Right, I'm going to let this dry a little bit and I'll be back in a second to do concealer. Okay guys, I am back and now I am going to, and you can see my teeth are looking whiter as well. With a tan, they just seem to perk up. We're a little bit yellower with the white skin, and a little bit whiter, and they will get brighter. The more I tan, they get brighter and brighter. That's just by the by. Okay, now I have my Revolution Conceal and Define, which is in the colour C4. Now generally, is it with concealer that you go a shade lighter, just to give it that brightening kind of feel? So now I've tinted and used my vanilla. This is a little bit lighter of a foundation. So it's lighter on my skin, so it brightens and covers. Is that correct, or have I just been making that up? Who knows? Right, now I'm going to stick it all around these blemishes. I'm going to focus on this area and the eyes. Okay, Real Techniques. This song that's playing now is Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. And Elvis, actually, it was one of his last songs that he sang before he died. Which makes it a very sad song. He had went to the dentist to get some work done. Came back, played a little bit of racquetball, sang a few songs on the piano in the racquetball court, and then went up to read and unfortunately passed away very shortly after. It's always a very special song. Okay, so if you can see, that is just taken that and cleared up that skin. Right, I'm going to just add a tiny little bit more, double up on it. These spots are raised, so we've got rid of the red, but it's hard to get rid of the raised because they are raised. So as you can see, that's totally cleared that up. Okay, and it's not giving me much of a cake. It's just taking the redness out of the spots and calmed it down a little bit. So that is how we're looking. So that is that. I would say that concealer, the mix of the tint, that foundation and the concealer just covered those spots really beautiful. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, so we've got our base down. I'm going to go and do my eyes and everything else. So I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm just going to put a top on, seeing as I'm going to be zooming out. Okay then, I'm back and I have dressed. I'm going to do my hair right now. I'm just going to do the rest of my face. So as you can see, it's really cleared my skin up. I think it looks much better than it was. So I'm going to start with the eyes. Now, because it's a get ready with me, we may as well use the new palette that I got. May as well. Now, I have tried this. I tried it yesterday. There's some nice colours in here, but wow, the shimmers are terrible. Really, really terrible. This one here, I mean, I couldn't even get it on the brush. Has anybody else got this and can't get it on the brush? Look at that. It's like patchy and it's just not there. I couldn't get it on. So I wanted to do a green look because I've seen it and I absolutely love it. But I think it would be silly. I can't get that. So I'm going to do something else. Right. Okay. Going to put a little bit of concealer on my eyes. just to prime them. So I primed my eyes a little bit. We'll leave them dry for a second while I think of my colours that I'm going to use and get my brushes ready. Anybody ever have this problem that you lose your brushes? I do all the time. I keep them in this little box here. These are all my favourite brushes, so I don't need to go find them because I hate going looking. Right, okay, so we have primed our eyes. I'm going to go in with that, well no, I'm just going to go in with a crease colour now. So I'm going to go in with this one. It seems the most apparent crease colour to start with, the lightest one there. And I'm going to take it quite high up. Now, as you can see, that pigment is quite good. And this is the Subculture dupe that I was telling you about. I think I've showed you the unboxing by now. And I've let you see a look that I did the other day. Okay, my favourite brush, which is the B06 from Spectrum, and it just is a fluffy brush, not scratchy at all, beautiful, and it just blends that in lovely, even though there's nothing to blend, but just kind of moving it all over my eyelid there. Right, okay, so now I'm going to go in with I kind of wish I'd started with a mustard now. Right, I think I'll go in with this look here, because I started with that base, so that kind of transition colour. Right, and I'm just going to take it up, same kind of area, but a little bit lower down now, so not as high up. And I'm going in twice with this brush. Right, and then we're going back in with the B06, and I'm just going to blend them together. Right, okay, so that's that. Now, what colour to go in with now, guys? What would you go in with? So we've went in that. I might go in, may as well, go with the orange. It wasn't going to be an orange look, but it is now. So we'll take it in and see what it looks like. Try and use a good few colours out of this palette. I'll darken it up in a minute. Whoa. We've definitely oranged it up. Okay, this is another blending time. Just blend them together. As you can see, the pigment is good for a £4 palette. I mean, this was £4, so you can definitely get a nice enough look. Right, okay, we're going to darken it up now. Well, the darkest one is kind of this one and this one, so going with this one next. And I'm going to switch brushes now. And I'm going to go in with this one, which is the B04. And I'm going to go in with this brown shade. Now it's just a perfect angled brush, just to give you that angle there. And I'll go in here. Okay, and then right, I'm going to add a little bit more of that brown. Now I'm going to go in with that black at the top, where it's kind of like a dark green. I'm not quite sure what this colour is. Right. Just darkening that up a little bit. It's quite a good pigment for that. Right, I'm going to get, yeah, so this one is the B07, so it's a little bit of a, it's less fluffy, but still kind of like blending, but I can get more into this area. We're just going to blend that out. Do circular movements, move it in. I'm just going to take you in a bit so you can see, and I can see because I've not got my glasses on. So, I can't see a thing, guys. I love the viewfinder because it actually is brilliant for me, who's kind of hard of seeing, or hard of sight rather. Right, okay, so that's that. Right, let's tidy up that bit there. And this is with the B06 again, just going in with the fluffy brush to kind of like tidy it up. Right, I'm kind of stumped now on what colours to use now. Now, I would have liked to have used the green, but honestly the green is horrific. Let me show you how bad it is. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer onto my eye to prepare it, one of them. Okay, I'll just put it on one side to let you see. And use this brush. Right, so that's that side ready. Okay, I've tried it with every which brush and it doesn't work. Anastasia, Beverly Hills, it doesn't work. So I'm going to try it with the Eco Tools, which is a more flatter kind of brush, to see if I can get this green any which way on. No, this is impossible. Look at that. It does not exist. That doesn't exist. Right, let's get it wet. Wet the brush. Just going to use a bit of water spray onto there. Right, that brush is soaked now. Let's see. That is horrific. Now look how hard I am pressing in here. And it cannot be, it can't be the brush because I've used a million other brushes. Okay, so as you can see, I've just been really packing that on now, so I've just kept digging on into the shadow where it's kind of crumbling. So it's really crumbly, but now I can actually get some green on there. Okay, but now it's got a lot of fallout all around the edges, so I'm going to have to go and clean that up now. Okay, so I got some colour onto there and that was really digging into that shadow. So now I've prepared this eye like I did before, just with some concealer, and I'm digging in again. I mean, you really have to get in there. And it takes a lot of building to get the look that you might be after. Now I've wet my brush as well, just in case. I mean, it's going on a lot better now than when I first tried it. So, but look how much we've dug into that palette. So the secret to this one is don't give up, because I was going to give up on that green colour, but you just keep going and dig on in and you'll get there. I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush too, because it does have a lot of fallout. It brings it out around the area. And then I'm just going to bring in this little bit more structured brush to blend that dark colour and the green in together. Okay, so I really like that. I think that's coming in quite nice. I'm quite surprised. They always get one eye better than the other. Always. I think I must just be more heavy-handed on this side than I am on this side. Now I'm going to go in onto the bottom lash line, and I'm going to use my Nancy brush, flat definer, and I'm going to pick up some of those colours that we used. So I'm just going to mix them all around and put it underneath. And I'm going to go back in with the B07 to just tidy it up. This colour here was very good for inner corner highlight, so, and it's a lot pinkier than you think, so let's pop it in and see. There is a little bit of pink there. Right, okay, I'm going to go off and do my eyeliner and my mascara, and I will be back soon. They can't see you.
Yeah, you Devine. Ethan. Yes.
Put your mask down. Nobody will know who you are now. Oh. Hey guys, so that is me finished. That is my get ready with me today. So we've covered up those pesky blemishes by using the tinted moisturiser, the vanilla and the bourgeois, and the Revolution concealer, and that just covered it up. And we used the new palette that I got, which is the Iconic Division, and that is by Revolution. And then I've just used the Bad Gal mascara and Goof Proof on my eyebrows as usual, but I don't really focus on my eyebrows. Terrible for that. And then I use my GHDs just to give my hair a straighten. I'm going to leave it straightened today. And that is it. So, oh, and we used the little freebie palette for the highlight, which I think is quite nice. I quite like that look. So yeah, that is me ready for today. And it's just a basic day, going to Asda, going over to my mum's, so nothing too strenuous today. I'm going out tomorrow to the town, into Cardiff, so I will be tanning tonight, getting ready for that. But yeah, so thank you for joining on this get ready with me. It was really a focus on my skin, just to show you how I cover my blemishes and that my skin is quite bad underneath all the caked makeup. So it was really not a planned get ready with me. I hadn't planned it, I just thought I would do it. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked some of the products that I used. What do you think? Put them in the comments down below. What are you up to at the weekend, which will be next weekend because I'm filming for this weekend. So what are you up to this week? What are you up to next weekend? Let me know in the comments below. And take care of yourself, and I will see you another day on another video. Bye guys.
Subscribe to my channel.
Hello.
Comment below. Press the bell button. Thumbs up. Thank you.